What's up, guys? Welcome back to Practical Investments. As always, it's me. Let's get into this, right? But before we do, please, as always, like, subscribe, and share. But the question that we all want to know is, what is the one catalyst keeping Turbo Coin down and not moving right now? And I'll answer that in just a second. But first off, let's go over this TA. So we have Robinhood actually heading down. We had triple zeros and 8. Now we have triple zeros and 7-9, which is not that bad. But one thing that I did see, guys, I think this is very, very important. As you can see here, we have an upward slope on our side. We have the downward slope on the actual coin, which means that we have buyers stepping in. We have slow accumulation. Now this is the weekly chart, so it's going to take a while for that to pop up. But hey, that's my upside, and there's some good positive news in my opinion. Now, let's talk about this, okay? If you go over to TurboCoin, you will see that most of these exchanges have listed TurboCoin itself to be bought and sold on the actual exchange. But one that you will not see will shock you. That one is Robinhood. That is the big one. Because you have to understand that most people are not willing to open up a crypto exchange wallet, mainly because of the threats of stealing the coin. Also, it's more complicated. It's more complicated to open up a Coinbase or Binance or Kraken as it is a Robinhood account. Opal, Crypto.com, these are not easier exchanges to open up versus a Robinhood. And Robinhood is one of the most used exchanges for people that are just starting off. So obviously, that is a target for us. I took the liberty to go over to RobinhoodCrypto.com. I'm sorry, X.com. And I went to Robinhood Crypto and I typed in listings. And one thing that you do not see through all of these posts is you never hear them talking about Turbo Coin itself. New listings confirmed. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Hedera. New listings confirmed. Shiba Inu. Ripple. You can go on and go back and forth, and you never see anything about Turbo Coin or any listings about Turbo Coin. And if you even look here, if you do this, type in Turbo, you only see this. Turbo Boost so you never see anything about any mention of Turbo Coin. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, hey, Turbo Coin Robinhood, and it said yes, Robinhood currently supports Turbo. Robinhood has a dedicated Turbo trading page. But if you scroll down here and you look at this, because I asked, can Robinhood be bought on Robinhood or Robinhood Wallet? And it says yes, there are an important distinction. Robinhood Crypto, I checked Robinhood's current US supported coin list, and Turbo is not currently listed as a tradable asset. That means basically, guys, if you go to Robinhood and you look at you go to Turbo, you can only buy it on Robinhood Wallet, not Robinhood itself. With Zcash, with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, with XRP, you can buy it on the actual Robinhood exchange, not Turbo Coin. That's a huge problem because most people do not want to create a wallet to buy this coin. They want to be able to have it accessible right now, meaning that as soon as I go to Turbo and I press the buy button, I want to be able to buy it right then and there. I don't want to create a Robinhood wallet. And that's what's holding it back from, I believe, jumping up to bigger numbers, because it's not easily accessible to the everyday person in terms of the novice or the newbie. GameStop jumped as much as it did because everybody from a nurse to a bagger or a car pusher could buy GameStop from anywhere, any place on Robinhood. You didn't have to create a wallet or create some two-step authorization or some other avenue to get to your actual portfolio or your position. That's the issue, I think, holding Turbo Coin back. And I believe once Turbo Coin gets full access on Robinhood, it will blow that coin up. So I also asked this: does Robinhood plan on listing Turbo Coin on its exchange? It said Robinhood has not announced official plans to list the Turbo Coin, meme coin, on its main brokerage trading platform. While price trackers show market data or community speculation regarding Turbo, the asset is only trackable or accessible via decentralized workarounds, rather than official retail listing on Robinhood. Wow. So right now there's no official listing on there, but you would think a coin that has 140 plus listings would have an easier way to get on Robinhood. But I believe they're waiting for some big catalyst or some big move in the market. because we all know when the market falls, these particular coins will shoot up because they're so darn cheap. Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. Again, look here, 140 spot exchanges, no Robinhood. Just a bunch of exchanges most people are not willing to go to buy a coin like that because it's just too complicated. You know, they're fine with their Robinhood, they're fine with their 401ks, their 403bs, their IRAs, and their Roths. But they're not okay with going to Binance or Coinbase and showing their ID and all that good stuff. No, they're not okay with that. They are waiting for the big jump, like Turbo Coin going to Robinhood and being able to be bought on there and for good. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. That's a catalyst keeping us back, guys. I hope you guys understand that and hold on to your coins. You know, this is not financial advice, of course, at all, but hold on to your coins, guys. Don't get discouraged. Keep your head up and be patient and accumulate. Accumulate. I'm currently sitting on about 1 million of these coins so far. And it's not a lot, but you know, it's enough to, I believe, pay some bills when it does shoot up. You know, I believe we're gonna go over 1 penny at the very least. So hold on for the ride, guys, and hope you guys benefit from this. But until then, please, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all your support so far, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.